Welcome back to Let's Play Rune Factory Oceans. I don't know why, but I was gonna say blind, and it's like, no, not blind, let's play. Jocelyn, you've come at the perfect time.
Nice warm day.
For I have treasure, but apparently it's,
Good morning to
stores
the both of you.
marketplace. Have a good day. I never miss a morning practice. It takes 10 days to make up for 1 day of missed practice. Key to mastering the sword is consistency. How does that make sense anyway? 10 days to make up for 1 lost day.
What a lovely morning.
I mean, would it just be... I don't get it. Would it just be doing more to make up for it, I guess? Or would it really take 10 days? This island has a lot of hills, doesn't it?
What should I do?
I'm wondering if that's the reason I tend to trip and fall all the time. It doesn't have many hills. I think so. I mean, Wales has a lot of hills. It's a very hilly place. Like some places, there's so many goddamn hills where it's like... I mean, compared to Scotland, Scotland's even more. I've never actually been to Scotland, but I've heard they got a lot of big-ass hills. Must be a nightmare going around some areas.
This looks delicious. I'll have to eat it later.
Hills are exhausting to walk up,
What a nice aroma.
and then they're kind of scary to walk down if they're too steep. It's like, if it's like, dirt and stuff like that, it's like fair enough if it's a path or something, But if it's like, just grass and dirt, there's always that chance you might slip and go sliding all the way down that hill on your ass.
Good morning. Another day to do our best.
Oh, there's a real nice glass you have. I forgot to put all that in storage.
Did you make me this? You're so talented.
Again, I'll add once more. No, absolutely no impact from the bot is there.
Morning. Hope it's a good day.
It's like, if you missed the previous record session, you wouldn't notice the difference, would you? I've heard there's an island somewhere that floats in the sky. I'd love to go see that. Now to think about it, that's kind of a common theme in fantasy and video games and stuff, isn't it? An island that floats in the sky. Makes absolutely no sense, but then again, fantasy, Doesn't need to make sense. But it's just like, why is it somehow able to float in the air? It's like magic. That's what it is.
Why, good morning. I do hope you'll have a good day.
Can you imagine if magic was real? That'd be weird. Oh, bother, now the laundry will never dry. I suppose that joke was a bit ill-timed. I must attempt to set up a defense against that magic circle. And there, he's even talking about magic. There's some new dialogue. Quinn, you son of a bitch! How did you get there so quickly?
Good morning. Good morning.
I wanted to see the flowers after the Santa cookie batch, but my sister, she's already at the goddamn church. So, oh, that was a bit blasphemous.
Hello. Oh, good morning, you two.
When it comes to video games, and they have like churches and stuff, it's like you kind of associate, a church with a real world religion. But in video games, unless specifically stated, they don't follow the same thing, do they? So, what religion do they have in this world of Rune Factory? Is there one? I have no idea. My uncle who lives in Cardia doesn't live with his daughter. He must be so lonely. But I know he does it for a sake. Other small piece.
Thank you so much. Now, what sort of accessory should I make with this?
Morning.
The accessories that my lady ordered haven't arrived yet. So annoying when something you need just never seems to come in. Hear it down a million times. I was about to say, and in real life too, but then I was like, I'm not sure if I've ever had someone specifically say that. Just like, oh, isn't it annoying when something you want just doesn't arrive? I mean, maybe it does arrive, but it takes forever.
Can I really have this? I won't give it back to you even if you ask for it, you know.
I mean, in this day and age, you know, with online shopping and stuff, I think everyone can relate to it, though.
Good morning. I wonder what we'll be having for lunch. It's so fun to think about.
Oh, the excitement of never knowing what you might find when you're expecting.
Wonderful.
It's hard to imagine anything that could take place. Not even the plot. The plot is not exciting at all. It's very bare bones, the plot, isn't it? It's just like, hey, we need a plot of some sort, so it'll do.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed? That's how young folk ought to be. Oh, this is the only way to spend a day like this to get out and do a bit of fishing.
That's all you do, drinking and fishing.
Good morning. So, you're up early?
If you don't feel like you're recovering well enough for a recovery potion, try recovery potion large. It's not cheap, but I assure you it's that much more effective. Imagine just like you get your words wrong and be like, it's 100 times more effective. I mean, effective. No, you can't do that. You know, I mean...
Thank you very much. I love this.
anyone, absolutely anyone that browses YouTube comment sections, you know, in general, has encountered this comment several times. It's just like, I'm not gonna like this comment because it's 69 or 666. In fact, yesterday, I saw that exact comment. Can't like it because it's 666. Comment has like a couple thousand likes. It's like it's already past that point. It didn't matter that you didn't like their comments because enough people did, and you know it only takes one for it to be reviewed. You know, you ever see that where it's like views on something, and it pretty much has 666 views. It's kind of surreal when you see like it's like, oh, it's the number of the beast. But then again, I can't remember what it was, but I remember reading years ago that the number of the beast isn't actually 666. It's something else, and I can't remember what it was, but it's not actually correct. But you know, it's kind of the popular number for, you know, the devil and whatnot. What am I doing? Ah yes, flowers. Did I give you a flower? I think, yeah, I did, didn't I? You can't have this flower, I've already given you one. Pandora, where are you? The spirit's been cleansed.
So, you are hard at work this morning. Very nice.
Yes. It seems you have managed to capture the spirits. Good work. You may take this reward. I mean, it doesn't seem kind of pointless because they just respawn over time anyway. There may be other areas nearby where spirits will gather. If you need them, you may try and find them. That is all. Devil blood.
Nice work.
I was kind of expecting a recipe book or something. That was kind of one of the main reasons I went with this request. I thought maybe, just maybe, I'd get one of those.
Jewels possess magic. I will take possession of this one.
Because, you know, there are characters that will give you recipes, and Pandora's recipes are like, you know, the staffs and the spirit wand and stuff like that. It's like Elena, for example, I think has hammers and maybe axes. Gerard, I think, might be... But then again, Makoto would seem like the one for katanas, but I think Gerard has like some of the swords as well. It's a bit confusing. Can't remember, you know. I remember looking at a guide that's, you know, had this information, but I can't remember it at all.
Hello. Good morning.
Like I said, church was nice and clean. So we're gonna clean it again. Gonna clean it so shiny, and you'll pretty much like be able to see yourself reflected.
Hello.
And if you're a narcissist, you'll be like that. I mean, I'm sure it's like a character in mythology, but I can't remember where it was. But you know the one, right? The narcissist, you know, that kind of, sort of, maybe famous painting of like, I assume a mythological figure, you know, staring at their, you know, a reflection in a loving way. It's like, yes, I am so damn hot. Wait, what? Is Joe even here? What the hell, Joe? Joe, you asshole.
It's nice to see you again. It's been a while.
I got to see the ruins of a building from the Rolashi era recently. What the hell is the Rolashi era anyway? It's considered a major archaeological discovery and it's really impressive. You know what? I have a giant turnip. Holy shit.
Thank you very much. What a rare piece of produce.
Well, that was unexpected. Is that a good thing? It is rare after all.
Morning there! Let's have a great day!
Across the horizon, I saw a whale as big as a mountain.
Hey!
I did, it wasn't a dream. Is that a reference, perhaps? I think it was Rune Factory Frontier on the Wii. I'm not too sure, but wasn't it Whale Islands? Maybe that's what it's a reference to there. Again, I've never played that game, so I have no idea. Kinda tempted to see what a death's comment would be on the giant turnip. Wait, come to think of it, let me check something. Giant turnip might actually be used for something, right? Yeah, I guess I'll hold on to that one then. Giant turnips, they don't come around these parts very often. And what else to store? I'm pretty sure there was something else I forgot to store. I would guess that. Okay, there wasn't really anything. And then I realized later on, oh yeah, there was that.
Good morning. Good morning, you two.
Those are brand glasses, aren't they? They're very popular on the mainland. I'm not surprised to see you wearing them, but you're always leading fashion. Remember when I carried around something else to occasionally switch between? I think I stored that away ages ago. It's like Aden's too cool for school with these glasses. We need to get him something different. But, you know, we haven't come across anything better yet.
Sorry to interrupt your work.
You guys must be morning people.
You know, games just don't make sense to me. Just like, how would a pair of friggin' sunglasses, you know, boost your defense and stuff? It doesn't make sense. You know? So a comment that was kind of like that as well. It's like, have you ever seen that video of that one drummer that's like in a kind of character suit and he's just like goes absolutely nuts on the drums? Finally got around to seeing that video because I've seen it a few times in my recommendations and it was like, okay, what is it? And it's quite hilarious. And one comment on it was like, was the top comment, I think, like very top one. But it's just like, I can't even remember how it was worded, but it was essentially came down to it's like the stupidest looking armor in a video game has the best stats. That's what he was compared to. It's just like, yeah, it may look silly, but look at him go. That's kind of what it's like. Why did I bring that up again? Sure, like the glasses look a bit ridiculous to have your defense boost, but still. He always does in iPlays. Did I even read the line before that? I don't know. I don't know what she does to them to get him so dull. You know, when you think about it as well, in this game you got the giant turnip head, giant pumpkin head. They had stats too, you know. And they're pretty silly looking.
Good morning. What are you selling?
Bronze.
Thank you so much.
I'll sell some of these because they are starting to take up a bit of space.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
The Iron Age.
Thank you so much.
Was not very good, apparently. Yeah, it's like the Bronze Age and shit. Can you imagine the alternatively the Platinum Age? How would that work out? I don't know.
What will it be? How many do you need?
Then when you think about rare minerals,
I'll send it to your monster shed.
it's like not just the quality that I guess makes them valuable, it's the scarcity of them. That's some scarf you have on. I like accessories like that. Though I guess that's not a very bad thing. It's on with the morning routine. Way faster than the previous part because I'm not rambling this time. Though I could still ramble a bit. There was like something I thought of in Jurassic World Evolution 2. Like right before recording, and you know, since I've been recording for like 19 minutes, I've already forgot what the hell I was gonna say. So, you know, I'll just off-screen do all this, and, you know, if I remember that, maybe I'll ramble on. But until I remember, or if I remember, rather, this will be off-screen, so off-screen time.
Good for you.
Oh yeah, I just now remembered. The UK map, right? We get some storms here now. We had a storm recently. What little I've seen of news-wise, it seems parts of Maybe North England and probably Scotland, I'm not really sure. I didn't really look into it in details, but I've been kind of pretty badly affected by it. But you know, on the third map, challenge map in Jurassic World Evolution 2, it's set in the UK. It doesn't specify where, it just says like somewhere in England. Maybe it's like a little island off the coast. Or maybe it is, you know, just off the coast of England. Well, that would be just off the coast of England. Or maybe it is on the coast of England. I don't know. It's not specific, but I didn't see any, you know, civilization somewhere in the background, so it must have been up there somewhere. But, you know, the storms on our island have been the absolute worst storms I've encountered so far in that game. Like, gale force winds and rain. I mean, sure, we get, you know, a lot of wind and rain. But wind and rain that can destroy fences and freaking gates? I mean, gates and fences, yeah, I can actually imagine that. But, you know, when you're enclosing dinosaurs, you think you'd make the fences and gates sturdy as fuck, so that the dinosaurs can't just, you know, break through them. I mean, they will anyways. I guess, you know, the whole spare no expense line is absolute bullshit, because they're cheap ass motherfuckers. And just skip out on, you know, getting some quality fences and shit. Because if it can't survive a freaking, you know, windy ass storm, what's good's it gonna do against a freaking big ass carnivore, you know? Useless fences, absolutely dreadful. It's the only storm that actually so far has destroyed fences. It's like, how the fuck does that even happen? Tornado, fair enough, but just wind and rain? Sure, it's a pretty damn intense wind, but bloody hell. It looks like it doesn't make sense. Make sturdier shit, goddammit. It's a freaking dinosaur park. You want, you know, safety, you know? But no. Safety does not come first. Like, okay, well, let's open the shelters when it goes wrong. That ought to, you know, prevent the lawsuits from happening. You know, I'll actually insert an image. I can't remember what point it was. I suppose again, you know, to have it on screen. I can't exactly remember what actually happened. If, like, it was definitely a storm that caused it to happen. But I took this screenshot where you just see the profits just drop. It's like hilarious. Not so hilarious when it actually happened, because that sucks. It's like the third island, the UK island, is such a pain in the ass, because even once you finally start to get stuff going, a storm will absolutely ruin your shit. Profits and star rating, well, star rating affects how the profits work, and it takes ages to, you know, build back up, because you'll be losing money the whole time. And if you haven't already got a, you know, decent amount of money before that, you're fucked pretty much, because you've not only got to fix things during and possibly after the storm if you haven't fixed everything. So that costs you money. The scientists you hired are going to be costing money the whole time as well. And you're not making any profit because your park's gone absolutely shit because of the storm. And it takes ages for the guests to finally start buying shit again to, you know, turn a profit. It takes ages for the star rating to go back up. It's really delayed and hates. Went bankrupt multiple times on the UK map. I had to redo it so many times. Baryonyx was a pain in the ass, like I said, but eventually I just kind of ignored the Baryonyx. Kind of sold him, to be honest. So it's like, okay, I can enclose them. I can research the, you know, feeders, because you don't have anything unlocked, like I said. In order to get the fish feeder, you need to get the carnivore feeder and then the goat feeder, which are both, you know, unlocked one after the other, essentially. So, kind of annoying. And then you, like, on top of that, once you've got both of those unlocks, then you have to have Baryonyx count as one of your dinosaurs, because it's the type that needs the fish feeder in order for it to be researchable. And when it was researchable, I discovered my scientists were so bad they couldn't even research it. So it was completely pointless and I had to sell the Baryonyx. Essentially, that island gave me so much goddamn trouble. All the other islands, I never had to restart once. It's bullshit. That island sucks. Can't imagine how worse it must be on Jurassic. I think on Jurassic difficulty, not only do you start with nothing research and all that, you actually start with no money. I think it was that map anyway, and it's like, if that's the case, that's some sadistic bullshit. How the fuck could we be able to do anything? I think it's a fair point. You'd have to, like, even if you sell what little there is on the islands, you wouldn't be able to make a profit back. Because your money would be constantly drained every second, so what's even the point? Bullshit, I hate that map. It's like Frontier, you know, UK developers. What the hell, man? You'd think they'd show some love to a UK map, but no. Make it the worst map imaginable challenge-wise. Absolute bullshit. But anyways, rambling over for now. So off-screening dive. Where's Square? What are you doing over here? I mean, this isn't rambling here, it's just a bit of delay before going into the off-screen, because Square's usually right up on that hill, not, you know, on the other side of the hill. Whatever, off-screen. Run! The market's gonna close any moment now. I forgot. It takes freaking ever to enter the crop, so I almost freaking missed out on this. This opportunity of a lifetime.
Hello.
Well now, welcome. You're actually gonna shop for once.
What do you need appraised?
By shop, I mean get something appraised.
I'll appraise that for you. This is...
All that for a recovery potion large. Granted, it's a quality one as well. Once my kids are grown, I'm hoping to move here to the islands.
Oh my!
There's a lot of time before we reach that point, though. Let's drop some shit off and finish the morning routine, check the bulletin board. Well, not morning routine, I've already completed that. I mean, the crops and stuff. Miniature turnips. Or rather, regular-sized turnips, I should say. Onions. Yes. Now I've got like so much bloody iron. I freaking knew it, man. Should have sold more of it. Might put those spirits on Spring Islands. Maybe. What do we got? It's like I want to do the side quests, but I don't know which ones will actually lead to getting recipes and stuff. This one might, but it might take me halfway across the bloody world, you know? Okay, let's go with plot one exchange information about the treasure. Time to go see Joe. Where is he at? Oh yeah. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do do do.
It's already 6.
Yo! How you feeling today? Hey!
D, I'm not actually, you know, open for business here. I'm just standing here because I forgot how to move. There's something funny going on. I've seen tons of strange fish in the waters around here all of a sudden. What, not you that's the only thing you make note of, not the strange light show in the sky? I mean, we can't see it, but it's presumably still there. It's like you got like some kind of circular kind of magic kind of shit going on there with lights and shit. It's weird. Like they're running from something. And I've heard that this kind of thing happens before a big disaster. I've got a bad feeling about it. Big disaster? What the fuck was that? Was that a shadow or him glitching out? It happened very briefly. Do you know what it might be, man? I don't know, maybe it's related to the masked man. You haven't seen his face in ages. Well, that's enough about that. I think we need to switch to our happier topic now. I found somewhere that looks like just a place to find a super old treasure. It's like that change. It's like, oh, let's not focus on, you know, things that might be a bit, you know, troubling here with the, you know, masked man, you know, actually make it seem like he's actually a threat to the world. Let's ignore him. Let's have some adventure. I'll give you the info. How about you check it out? There'll be something to knock my grandpa's socks off. Why are you being so nice to me? It's kind of weirding me out. I wonder if we'll find the cosmic grimoire. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Fine, that I won't tell you. On the westmost side of the ocean are twin reefs. It's on the northern side of those. But you just told me. Okay, at least I'm kind of in that direction, sort of. Saying that, though, there should maybe be a water spout that will, you know, take me from here, because this area looks like this is where the deep water that Echo can't go through would be. He hasn't named that? Why does it say not raised yet? I guess it's because I haven't got the treasure from these locations. I mean, it's kind of like that, really, isn't it? Strange. Well, I'll get back to that eventually.
Hey!
Did you find amazing treasure? What are you, stupid? I haven't even left yet. You'd think, like, they'd have it so that that dialogue only plays if you talk to them a day after, at least, you know. Unless you get it all done in one day somehow. Might as well take a bath now. Not gonna be getting to any islands to do anything, so might as well.
Man, this feels good.
Oh, I hear something from the other side of the wall. I didn't check to see who was in here.
It feels wonderful to get into the bath after I've scrubbed it clean. And it's quite nice to bathe by myself once in a while. Maybe I should get out.
It's like, yes, a relaxing bath all by myself. Kind of boring, actually. Let's get out of the bath. Ooh, I feel so alive. We've seen that one before, though. I'm pretty sure there are other ones as well, but we've only seen like 3 or 4 in total. I don't know what the other ones could possibly be. Maybe there are no other ones, but I imagine there might, in fact, be more.
Oh, good afternoon, you two.
My uncle who lives in Cardia, he's so long, but he doesn't work. He's like, you know, he's like Homer in that one episode where he has all those pictures of Maggie. But seriously, who the fuck is she even talking about anyway? Is it kind of from a different Rune Factory game or what? Probably Frontier, I assume. I don't know. Look at it. Add the spirits of Summer Islands. Winter Island could use some love, but Winter Island's a pain in the ass. And these spirits are, you know, specific for, you know, Winter Islands.
Let's
Not
go!
necessarily specific, but you know, they match color-wise. I think it gives it an extra boost if you put it on Winter Islands. You greedy bastards. You know, I don't really expect to get like comment and response, but any of you was, you know, what monsters should I, you know, switch out with Gon, so Gon can finally go to one of the islands and start growing. You know, I think I asked that same question before and didn't get an answer, so I expect the same here. Eventually, though, Gon will visit one of these islands and grow whatever the hell that grows that no other monster does. And by no other monster, I mean no other monster that I actually have. Can't remember where I was, it might have been carrots. Either carrots or soybeans, but I think it might have been carrots. Because I know for a fact that one of the flower monsters that I haven't gone back to get yet also grows soybeans. Like I'm trying to get monsters that will grow every single crop. So I can't do the same for the minerals because you know, you only got the one island for it and there's a limit to how many monsters you can have, so yeah. Still undecided on what monster to get for Winter Island though. There's only one more monster I can do for that. I mean, I could guess like, oh actually, could I? Trying to remember. It's like I'm thinking of like getting another pond monster, you know, one that will just have harvestable stuff. Maybe a bird feather and stuff like that. I think there's only be room for one more though. I'll actually check, you know, when I get back to the barn. You know, even though it was only the one time, and it was ages ago, but anytime that music kicks in like I'm always like, giant spinach. I don't know, that line, for whatever reason, even though it was just completely on the spot, it only happened the one time, it's catchy. And I can't unhear it in my head whenever I hear that part of music. We're not gonna get anywhere today. Well, tonight, I should say. Because it's already late and we have to get to bed already. These islands take the piss. Potatoes. Potatoes. How tedious. Potatoes. Strawberries. I think you haven't even gone to the other island yet. You're already not that is ridiculous. Really would have liked to have the other upgrade for this damn spirit wand. Would be very useful. I think there's only like one more upgrade for it. Maybe it doesn't even have another upgrade, I don't know. I hope it does, because it could really use more range. But I didn't even check that now that I think about it last time. Oh, where am I going? Arrived so late, my monsters all of them are already asleep, including the orc archer. And he works late, man. Guess we're not gonna be doing any traveling in this spot, unfortunately. You know, even though we finally have a wind spirit shrine, doesn't mean every part's gonna be eventful. In fact, both these parts have been uneventful. It's just been rambling, and very little else. The music is going to abruptly end any second now, and And then she'll be like, get to bed already. Alright. She didn't say the lie. You know, mentioned like that episode of The Simpsons is like, going back to The Simpsons is like that episode. That's kind of got, well, there's plenty of Simpsons memes. But you know, it's just like, say the line, Sandra. Get to bed already. Yay! You know, while it's nice that you get this kind of ambience kind of thing in... It's a thing in both this game and Digimon World Next Order. But I kind of find it a bit annoying that there's no music during the nights when it gets to this point. It's like... Sure, it's ambient and all that, but it just kind of seems a bit... It's like in Digimon World Next Order, you'd have music during the day and then suddenly nighttime, and then depending on where you are, you'll either get the same music or a night theme version, or, you know, just ambience. Remember the original Digimon World? It's like, remember the original Digimon World? It's like, maybe you've never played it, or saw my Let's Play of it, or anyone's Let's Play of it for that matter. But in that game, sure there were places that had ambience during night, but they were places that generally had ambience during the day as well. Like, Native Forest would just have bird chirping. They'd have variations on the day and night, but it's pretty much bird chirping. Then you'd have like drill tunnel lessons, like, you know, drilling sounds the whole time. And caves and Friesland and all that. Even Friesland, now that I think about it, had two variations. It was just sound of wind, but you know, it had variations. It's like Misty Trees as a kid scared the crap out of me. During the day or night, it has this really haunting theme. Anyways, what am I doing here? Anything else to store? Doesn't look like it. I will spend this midnight, making strawberry jam, because I didn't exactly get that extra skill. There we go. What to level up? What to level skills? Make some jammy Dodger accessories. Now you can't. Actually, let's have a look at your inventory space. You totally can if you eat jam. Sounds like a slogan, doesn't it? You totally can if you eat jam. Oops, that went faster than I was expecting it. Very inconsistent. There we go.
Time to go to bed.
46 minutes. Granted, some of that's going to be edited, but seriously, this part accomplished nothing.
Good morning.
Started a story side quest, but I've still got to travel. Holy shit, it's the 30th? Holy crap, we're one day away from summer, which means the Miss Fenith contest. Now I realize that I've asked like this question before, and you know, it's the same thing with the other question I asked in this part. You know, what monster should be switched out with Gon so Gon can go to one of the islands. I did actually check the list of monsters now that I think about it, so I expect even less to get that response to that. But you know, who should be the one to win the Miss Fenith contest this year? Jumbled words right there. It's like I said, like I've been saying, I will go through every single one of them, every option here. It's technically not all the options there are in the game, but you gotta wait till the post game to get some more option there. Because, like, yeah, I won't spoil any more than that, but you can probably guess anyway. But, you know, I'll go through all the ones that are available, have each one of them win, you know, make a save point before it, and then, you know, reload each time. Who should be the canon one, the last one, to win the Miss Fenith contest this year? The last one is also the one that ultimately wins, because the other ones would be undone by me loading the game then. So who should it be? Well, as I go through this, it's like, your contestants are... I mean, we can do this. It's like, Lily. Well, we've already seen Lily's one, so she already won last year, so yeah, we've already seen that. Unless you want her to win a second year in a row for whatever reason. Aden. Electra. Violet. Marilyn. Elena. Pandora. Sierra. Yeah, that's pretty much all of them. Or you could go with Joe, Bismarck, and James, except they're obviously on the contest. But anyways, you know, going back to this, maxed out, of course. There's not even really any point in saying anything further than that, really. It's like you have to wait for the post game to get filled with these, because they're already maxed out till then. So Sierra's got quite a ways to go. Joe's got a little ways to go. Bacchus has got a little ways to go. Kelsey's getting there. Quinn's got a ways to go. Beatrix has got quite a ways to go. Gerard's pretty close as well. Jocelyn's got quite a ways to go. She always takes bloody ever, always the one that takes the longest. And of course, Annette, no changes. We've been over this every single time I conclude these recordings. I say that, but maybe there's been an exception to that. I don't know. It's like, I feel it's been fairly consistent. I'll go through that, you know. But let's save the game. Actually, when did the last one go? 27th. It's the 5th today. So it wasn't really all that long ago, but it feels like it was ages. Ages ago. So with one day before the Miss Fenith contest, so the next part will, well, not the next part, the next record session will have that. But the next part will hopefully see us traveling to our next destination, or at least halfway to the next destination, I don't know. Well, the way it goes, maybe pick your winner or whatever, if you want to, like I said. Otherwise I'll just default to Aden, because I've decided, like, for the playthrough, the main playthrough, you know, when you get to the post-game, the part where it's like, you know, specific right at the post-game, I will at that point save 2 separate save files. Continue on with the main save file, marry Aden, you know, become a family man, have kids and whatnot, and then, after that, alternative scenarios. You know, what if you marry this guy, or what if you do this instead of that? That's basically what I planned, so yeah. You can choose that one as well. It's like, what character would you like to see be marry or whatnot, you know? But we'll get to that when we get to that, you know. No rush on that. It'll only take another 100 parts before we get there. Oh man, I say that though, but I remember back when I played this game back in the day, like I said, like I made a separate save file because I felt bad for Violet, because if you were like with everyone, you know, marriage candidates, you have the option to, you know, turn them down at the end. And I feel really bad for Violet because she clearly has a big crush on Aden. So it's like, okay, separate save file, let's go with that one. And it's so tedious because, like, you'd be like, okay, you have a date with them, the first date, like a week or two later, and it's like, you really have to go for that many days? I mean, you could just sleep the whole time. But, you know, I'm stubborn. You gotta do stuff throughout the day instead of just like sleeping through the entire day. You know, gotta talk to characters on the island and do other stuff, tend to the cops and monsters. I'm pretty sure I did that back in the day as well, consistently. So yeah, it was a very tedious and drawn out process, but I'll at least try maybe one or two others. But anyways, I've been rambling on long enough. This part's been 52 minutes recording wise now. It's ridiculous. So I'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.